All right, time for day 10 of Advent Code 2023. Oh, it's a bit slow. Okay, let's have a look at this puzzle input. It's a bit slow today. Okay, I think it's a grid thing, so... All right. South and east. Okay. All right, so let's just do something like this. Come on. Okay. So, okay, let's just double check that we've got the starting position found. And also, I'll be able to take a look at what the S is 3225, and if I take a look at my input... Wow, this is difficult. Okay, so then what we want to do is we want to go... okay, for each S pos in, what could it be? So it could be that LJ7 F dot, like that. And then what we'll do is int how do I do this? So it's just one loop, so I can just follow it around, right? Last dir equals 3. no, last dx is equal to 0 var dy equals 1 if s pos is equal to that, then I'll say that, so that means that dy was going, so down. Yeah, down. This one, I'll say dx equals 1, dy equals 0. Else, if... So I want ones that don't go down. So, yeah. So L goes down, so that one's fine. J goes down, that's fine. 7, that one doesn't, so I'm just going to say that one goes up. Sorry, I want that to be dy. Else if, so F also, okay. So, well, true. So, int x equals xy, come on. Okay. So var elem equals elements don't get value. Let's just do that. Okay. If lm is equal to dot, then I'm going to guess that means it's invalid, so if not invalid, so then let's do switch on lm. So case like this. So this one we want to say that so on this one we just came from the top direction. So that means that the direction is still going to stay the same, but we go x plus equal dx, y plus equal dy. And I think that that's all we have to do there, because we're just continuing the same direction we came. Say same with this one. We're going the same direction that we came in. Okay, next is L. So we go if dy is equal to 1, then that means that we're coming down. So that means that we have to go right. So we're going to go x plus equal to 1. And then we got dy equals 0. Dx, actually, you know what I can do? I can just do this. And we're just changing the direction we're going. So here, if dy equals 1, then we're going dx is 1, dy equals 0. Else, that means that we're coming from the right. So we want to go the opposite direction. So dx equals 0, dy equals -1. Okay. Then let's do the j case. So j is going to be, if dy is equal to 1, then this is just going to be -1. Else, I think this is fine. We're just making it go up if it was coming in from the left. Okay. Then we've got 7 and f. 7, f. So 7, if it's coming from downwards, then we want it to go backwards. Else, that means we're coming in from the right, so we want it to go down. So this should actually be -1 here, because if it's coming in from the right, we want it to go up. And this one should be, yeah, this one, if it's coming up, then we want it to go left. If it's coming in from the right, we want it to go down. So that's this one. This one, if it's coming up, then we want it to go right. Otherwise, we want it to go down. Okay. And then we go like this. If x, y, what I'll do is I'll do a dists is equal to new dictionary, and this one's going to be but can it loop back over itself? Surely it can't, right? Because it can, yeah, there's no way it can. So this is a dictionary int, and it's just going to be here. Okay, then we're going to go count int dist equals 0. Then we go dist plus plus. If xy is equal to s, then we found the end. So we're going to break. Else we're going to go dist is equal to xy. Okay, then here what we'll do is we'll go var num dist equals dist.length count, and then so the furthest is going to be the num dists divided by 2. How do we, so let's just try let's get rid of that. Let's just try this. 6777. It's freezing, yeah. I think I forgot to clear my oh, why is it lagging? Visual Studio is crashing again. Come on, don't crash on me again. Okay, Visual Studio is crashing. I'm just going to quickly turn off my screen while I forcibly close my task manager. Why is my Visual Studio crashing? Okay, there we go. 6777. My Visual Studio is crashing again. I don't understand why my Visual Studio is crashing. Let's just take the input here. There's the sample one. What is going on? I think IntelliCode is crashing. Okay, well, I'm just going to turn off my screen again so I can forcibly restart. That's really disappointing. Let's think, how do we want to do this? Let's try paste in the example input. Maybe it's just this +1. Okay, let's just try this. Six, seven, seven, eight. Okay, well, as I was just one off. All right, fair enough. Interesting. So how am I going to do inside checks? So what I could do is we can kind of like do a scan and, you know, whenever you hit, okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I want to do the opposite. So this should be the other way. Actually, let me just do var nodes equals. Okay. Print y2 is equal to nodes.min. Screw it. Oh, like I can just look here. 0, y2 is less than lines.length, y2 plus plus. Then what we're going to do is for int x2 equals 0, x2 is less than lines y dot length, x2 plus plus. And then I'm going to do something which says var in the loop equals false, and then int count in loop equals 0. All right, so if nodes.contains x2, y2, and I also want to do nodes.clear. If this is the case, then we'll do in the loop equals not in the loop, and then we will continue. And then if in the loop, we do count in loop plus plus. And then I think we just want to write console.writeLine and count in the loop like that. I think that's what we do. 1595. Let's just try that. Okay, wrong answer, but it gives me some time to think about it. Oh, actually, I need to make it so that, oh my god, my Visual Studio crashed again. This is actually so ridiculous. I think what I need to do is I need to stop closing Visual Studio by closing the window, because okay, last was node equals false. If last was node, because we don't want to switch it if it's like a long negative, right? So let's just try the sample input again. Oh, I forgot to do this. $24. How much was here? 24. Okay. So I've got the right answer here. 1896. Wrong? Am I looking at the wrong thing? So mine works on the I think what I need to do is make it so that if it's a dash, okay, if I think what I can do is if the elements like this, if last was node and like that, because it's only the dashes that count. Well, actually, it's the ones that are going right and left. Oh, but we don't want it to count if it's coming in to the right. So it's actually like okay, I've got an idea. If the this, if lm is equal to L, or lm is equal to F, then we go last was right equals true. If last was right and if lm is equal to dash, then we just continue because we know that we're going right. If lm is equal to, then this is when we go in the loop equals not in the loop, because we know that we finally reached the end. Okay. And then we can go last was right equals false because we've reached the end. And we still continue here because that shouldn't count. I think that's what we do. Let me just double check this logic. Against the simple input, does this show... okay, so that one's got different counts. Which is... I don't know why it's like passing for all of them. Like they should always be... I don't know why that's happening. Let's think about this. So yeah, if last was right and we're hitting a dash, just keep going. If it's an L or an F, then we're going to go right. Maybe it's actually not meant to be like this because it doesn't change what's in the loop. Well, I don't know why I'm not even getting 10 now. Oh wait, it's only meant to be 8. Oh, okay, wait, I see. So if the node isn't actually an element... Wait. It's actually meant to be 8. Did we get 8 anywhere? No, we didn't get 8 anywhere. Wait. Maybe it is meant to be flipping. No, I'm definitely doing something wrong. Which one have I copied? I've copied that one. Okay. In the loop is false. Oh, that's why. Okay, well, I've definitely fixed a bug because that's meant to be x2, y2. But let's try comment that out now. Well, I'm not any closer to figuring out the answer. Okay, actually, you know what I can do is I can look here and it can tell me what one it thinks is not in the loop. So this one's x2, y2, so 16, 1. So why does it think 16, 1 is in the loop here? There shouldn't be any on this level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this should be like not in the loop, in the loop, in the loop, not in the loop. Not in the loop, not in the loop. Not in the loop, in the loop. Okay, I think if I just make it so that if lm is equal to this, continue, and then just do this, I think that should actually fix that. Let's just see what the outputs are for this 66613. But which 6 does I think it is? Okay, here we're saying on y2, 1, we're flipping, so not in a loop. Is just my logic of how I'm doing not in the loop wrong? Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm actually so dumb. There's so much an easier way to do this. Var start equals I want a node var start equals 0, 0. For every node that's on the okay, outside nodes equals new hash set int var frontier is equal to new hash set int. Okay, I want to go along every corner. If nodes.contains x2 0 frontier dot add x2, come on, like that, and then x2 lines dot length -1, and then I want to do the same thing for all here. So what I'm going to do is explore like this. Okay. Then I need to do this all inside of here. Okay. Then what we'll do is, well, is this going to catch anything that's inside a deep? Yeah, this one's not going to catch anything that's inside deep there. That's really annoying. Maybe it should be anything that's do I need to like follow the path and keep track of what's on the outside, I guess? How do I keep track of what's on the outside? Like from a starting point, I don't know which one's the outside and which one's the inside, you know? I think I know what I need to do. Okay, so I think I need to figure out each like vertical or dash, whether up or down is on the inside right now. So let's try this. Var inside candidates is equal to new hash set int here. Actually, wow, this is a really tricky problem. So here, I think we need to do this afterwards. We need to find a node that's on the wall and then follow it. So this is actually going to be, if I remove this, I think I have to remove this. I'm just going to copy it out for now, comment it. But I want to keep this because if nodes.contains, then screw it. There's no way this is going to be a... Okay. So this one, we want to go... And since this is on the leftmost wall, we're going to say var inside is equal to inside y is equal to 1. Okay. Then I think what I need to do is to basically copy all this code here. And we're going to run it again. But this time, we're going to keep track of... Okay, let's think about this. So spos is equal to elements start. Right, didn't I use spos? Okay. And then we need xy equals start here. Wow, this is really annoying. I'm probably going to get like a really bad placement here. Yeah, but what can you do? Okay, now here, what we want is for inside candidates, okay, inside nodes is equal to new hash set int, like this. Then what we'll do is for every node, we're going to check the direction to the left of it. So I'm just going to remove this because, I mean, technically it shouldn't happen, but okay. If nodes.contains x plus inside x, y plus inside y, then inside nodes dot add xy. Okay. Then what we do is, yeah, we follow all this, but then we change here. So let's say in this case, if inside x equals 1, so that means that if the right side was up, then we want to say inside y is equal to -1, inside x equals 0. Okay. Else, we want to do the opposite. Okay, I think I just have to do this for all of them. So this one, if inside was right, then it means that the inside's going to be down. Because oh wait, but there's also the, it depends what direction we're coming from here. So this one, it only makes sense if we're coming down. And then, so in this one, God, this is going to be so confusing. I hope there's no bugs in this. Okay, so this one, we're coming from the left. So if inside y is equal to 1, then inside x, so this way, wait, let me just double check my thinking here. So if down is inside, then that means left is inside. And then if up is inside, that means that right is inside. So, okay. And I have to do this for every single one. Nice. Because I can't think of any better way to do it. So this one, J, if we're coming down and this is on the right, then it means that down. Okay, cool. I think this one is if the inside is on the left. But how can that be? How come it's the same? So this one's like, if it's coming, if the inside's on the right, then that means that when we turn right, we're gonna be up. But maybe this one is if inside's on the left, then no, of course it's down. So it's like this. Okay, so if it's inside's on the right, me coming down, then it's going to be down. If it's inside, then it stays up. Okay. Else, I've got 2 more to do, and then I should be all good. Well, I mean, I've still got to write like a breadth first search algorithm and everything. Man, this is probably going to be one of my worst days, because I feel like this, my algorithm where I checked like alternating should have worked. I don't know why it didn't work. That's really annoying. Inside x. Okay, so this one is the J case when we're coming in from the right. So if inside y, if it's down, then it's going to be to the right. And then inside y is -1, and that means it's going to be to the left. I think it's just the opposite of what, yeah, each time it's the opposite. Okay, well that makes it easier to implement these. So this one, if we're coming, if the down is the thing, then that means that x wait, this should be inside here, because it only makes sense to check inside y on the down. God. I'm just struggling to like figure out what I'm looking at here, you know? Okay. If this is down, then it's going to be x equals -1, and it's going to be +1. And then for this one, if this one's, it means if it's going up, then that means that if inside x is 1, then that means that the inside y is going to be -1, and that's going to be 1. And this one, I think it's just the opposites. So I'm just going to try that. And if it doesn't, then I'll go think about it more later. Okay, let's why is it not working? Okay, so then here, after we've done all this, then I'm going to do, but I know it's not going to include any inside nodes that are next to inside nodes, so let me just check that. Oh, and I forgot to, please don't tell me it's crashing. Okay, thank God. I need to check that it's equal to start. Oh, let me remove the, well, it looks like I'm going down infinitely, which is great. Why am I going down infinitely? I'm really confused. What's happening? Is it because my start node? It's an F. I'm on the complex example. Let me do the simple example. Okay, so start is 0, 0. Why is it stuck? Is it stuck in here? Is it stuck in here? Where is it stuck? It's stuck in here. Wow, I'm really good. Okay, well, clearly something's wrong because I've got all these inside nodes. Why does my code suddenly not work? Seriously. Did I accidentally copy over? Something that breaks it? Maybe I enter some sort of loop and it's like a junk one. Well, that's actually more promising. Let's see what the inside notes were. Ah, come on. This looks correct, actually. And so is it just missing? Okay. Then I'll go frontier far scene inside nodes. And then go come on. Okay. If node Um, okay, I think I have my solution finally. I don't have my solution because none of them work. And my Visual Studio crashed again. Oh yeah. This is really annoying. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Okay, why was dist 10,000? Did it really last that long? Why is negative 9999? Okay, the problem is that there's no nodes that have a start on the outside. So what I'll do is Why am I getting so many different answers? Why are these all valid? Are they coming back in somehow? Let's try 401, I don't know. Okay. Why? How do I know which one it is? Like, maybe we need to double check, actually, that the direction of the one that we're coming back into, like, matches. Because maybe it, like, doesn't match. Okay, so... Why are none of these invalid? Are they not? Let's just try this for fun. Please be right. I'm sick and tired of this. 5-minute wait now. This is not my best, that's for sure. Okay, well, I've solved the problem where I've got multiple. Well, that's definitely wrong, so... I don't know why it thinks it's 41. Maybe I was wrong with this. Let's try this. Nine. But what 9 did it think there was? Because there should only be 8. Okay, so let's say this one says on number 3, there should be 1 at 14. How wide is this? It's 21 wide. There should be 14. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, then on number... okay, well, how many... this one should be 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, which one's the 4th one? It's got... 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 12. Why is 12 for one of them? Oh, it's the starting one. It's because I don't have the starting node included in my nodes. Eight. Okay. So now I'm finally done. And my answer is 402. I was 1 off. I had it right the first time. I was 1 off. Not the right answer? What? Are you kidding me? How is it not the right answer? Let me try the other one. I think I'm losing my mind. Ugh. This one should be 10. $57 too. Is it possible that maybe what's happening is I want it to be a... I want the starting one to always be a dash. How could it be possible? $401. It's the same one I got that I did earlier, isn't it? I don't know if it's the same one I did earlier. If espos is equal to dash, then let's try but item 1 and do this then. Do I get a different answer here if I do this? Let's just try it out. 404. It said my answer was suspiciously low last time, though. Didn't it? Your answer is too low. Curiously, it's the right answer for someone else. How come I'm getting a different answer depending on what node I start on? Let's just try max by. And then say that this is -1. Do I get 404 again? $401. There's something weird about that. How can I have... How can I get this wrong? $399. I'm getting a different answer depending on what node I start on. That's really weird. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. This day is a real write-off. How can that be outside? Because I got 6, 7, 7, 8, yeah. How many tiles are enclosed by the lid? Let me just check these inputs again, make sure they're still working. 10. I suppose it's possible that because I'm only doing wait, is it just because I wasn't looping enough? Oh my god, I think that's it. I just wasn't looping enough. I had a 10,000 limit and that's not even enough. Let's try min by. And then make this -1. Do I get 433 again? Whoops. This one is going to be the dash at the top. So this should be that, right? 431. 431 from there. And if I do this, do I get 431 as well? Because if so, I'm just going to hit send. Please be right. I don't get it. How can this be wrong? What am I missing? Am I missing? I think I know what I'm missing. I need to handle the case where... okay. If prev inside x is not equal to inside x, or prev inside y is not equal to inside y, then I need to do this here. Let's try that. 433. Wait. Okay, I don't know why that's not working. But if I take the item 1, so the X, the furthest left bar, four, 3, 3. Okay, furthest left bar. Now let's try the furthest right bar. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why doesn't it work? Why can't I take the inside of the furthest bar? Wait, did I? It's because I'm changing item 1. I should just be keeping it item 1. Furthest bar to the right. Wait. That's still not right. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? X maximum. Okay, I don't know. Man, how do I keep getting this wrong? This is meant to be -1, and that's meant to be 0. I think the answer is 4, 3, 3. Wow, this is terrible. Okay, so this one is the four, 3, 3. Please be right. I don't want to do this anymore. 11 seconds left. Finally. How bad did I do? 1, 3, 6, 4. Yeah, I could have done a lot better. Anyways, thanks for watching.